Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another meditation session. Build your daily habit with us of meditation with just 10 minutes every day. Simple, straightforward guidance. And if you don't have guidance or don't want guidance, that's fine. This place is for whatever you want to practice. Witchcraft, yoga, whatever it would be. But the main group here is here for meditation. 10 minutes of meditation to build a daily habit, right? So today I'm going to quote someone, and this quote it's kind of different. It's different. It's from his name. Try to memorize it. Paramahansa Yogananda. He was an Indian American Hindu monk, born in 1893. And he has some very interesting teachings, some very unorthodox ways of being, especially when he was speaking to the Western audience. But he had a great excerpt, a quote that I'd like to bring to the group today, and it was, quote, "The body is a nest of delusion," end quote. And I want to speak to that for just very quickly, and then we'll jump into our 10 minutes of meditation. The body is a nest of delusion. Is speaking to this idea of your true self, consciousness, true conscious awareness, impersonal consciousness is the underlying stream of consciousness that we are all tapped into collectively, and that is the universal truth that we are all one. Ever heard the word namaste? It means we are all one, right? And so we are all one. Consciousness experiencing ourselves individually, right? So we have a body, just as a plant has leaves and a stalk, but it's plugged into the earth. It gets nutrients from the earth, as we get nutrients from the earth and plants, and we eat as well. So we're all connected, right? So we're all connected. And so without getting too esoteric, the body is a nest of delusion, meaning that our senses, our personal identity, our sensations, our feelings, everything to do with the person is temporary and phenomenal and ever-changing. There's nothing permanent about the experience of being a human. There's nothing permanent. The only permanence is found in the awareness of the self. And that awareness of the self that Eastern philosophy teaches, Hinduism and others speak of, is found through observing the mind, observing the body, observing the senses, observing the person, the personal identity, right? And being before that, right? So not identifying with the object or the form, and being before that, and observing with impersonal awareness. And as you look, you see yourself as a thought form. You see your body. You can experience it and accept it, but you're separate from it because you can become aware of it. As you're aware of it, sitting in that place, that is the beginning of a journey to self-realization. And so that's what we're here to do for the next 10 minutes. I invite you to join us. So we begin in 3, 2, 1. Let's sit in stillness, impersonal awareness, observing with calm, impersonal detachment. When you're sitting in meditation, just do nothing and observe. Sitting, standing, eyes open or closed. When you see thoughts, just observe them, let them be there. When you feel sensations, that's fine, let them be there. You can interact with these things, but just keep the awareness at the forefront of your practice. And as you see the thoughts, say, yes, they're there. Yes. I'm observing the thoughts, that's fine. The sensations. Feel the breath, the warmth. That's fine, that's there. Ooh, I feel cold, chill. That's fine, let me grab a blanket. That's great. I'm there. Just be aware, awareness. And do not buy into it. Do not identify with it. Do not identify with yourself as a person. Don't identify that with your name, your experiences, your past, or the future. Set down your to-do list. Set down your name for just 10 minutes. You can pick it back up when you're done. And just observe with impersonal awareness, using your perception to observe, notice, and then bring yourself back into the place of doing nothing and just observing. You're going to slip up. It's not going to be perfect. It will be messy, but just keep bringing yourself back to that impersonal awareness. Let's meditate for 10 minutes in 3, 2, 1. And that's the 10-minute mark. If you'd like to continue meditating past that point, feel free. Pause the video, continue as long as you'd like. And I want to just note the way it was explained to me, consciousness and all of the delusion of the body, the senses, the personal identity, the mind. That consciousness and the mind would be described as the mind being the clouds and consciousness being the sky, endless and vast. The thoughts are clouds, changing form always, sometimes dark, sometimes light, floating past slowly or floating past fast, or all-encompassing and consuming. Those are clouds. Consciousness is the sky, vast, endless, incalculable, permanent. We have some new members. I'm grateful that we're all here, practicing together, building this daily meditation habit. But please, if there's anything that you would like on this YouTube community, anything that you would prefer the content to be like, put in the feedback. Give me some feedback in the comments so I know how to support everyone here. Recently got some beautiful comments from some others from our spiritual community. I just want to shout those out. I can say, Stills in, thank you for your comment. You said it's a good idea what you're doing here. And I want to say thank you. I'm just grateful that there are others that can do this together. I know someone else mentioned that it can be kind of lonely on the internet. And I want to say that, yes, I understand that as well. And that's exactly why I did this. I wanted to find like-minded people like me so that we can all have these answers and questions revealed to us on this spiritual path. And I can say that since day one, things have gotten, things have changed, things have evolved, discoveries, teachings that I've lost, teachings that I've gained along the way, and it's been very beautiful. So for one, I started meditating when I was in a really transitionary period in my life personally. It was very chaotic, and there's still chaos that comes in and out of reality, right, with what I'm personally doing. And I can say that doing this for over 5 months now, I am so grateful to all of you, and I'm so thankful to have this community with all of you. And please, if you've made it this far to the video, join the blog as well, because I'm sending podcasts I'm listening to as well. Lots of growth is happening outside of YouTube as well. So I've got the blog, I have an email, everything's always free and open. If it's not, leave a comment. I'll make sure everything is open, but I'm giving everything I can. I have a playlist as well that I've been curating for the past 5 months that I have private that I'm going to open soon as well. There's a lot of stuff that I'm going to be putting out there for everyone here, and I've just been waiting for that moment for it to feel real, and I think we really do have a good group doing this daily. So put in the comments, if you're committing to doing this daily, so I know I can have a head count. I know I've got a good 11 on the email list right now that are fully committed that we are doing this daily. The email should be coming out at least every week. I'm working up to doing a daily email so that I can just send more good stuff to everyone. Podcasts, spiritual teachers, and I plan to have spiritual teachers join us if they can. If not, here, somewhere else, or get responses to an email. I know that that's something that can be done very easily. And just bring our questions from the community that we have here, guys. Bring our questions, any questions you have, and let's pose them. So I think maybe that's a good exercise. Put in the comments, a question that you've wanted to pose to a spiritual master, and let's see if we can find somebody. Yeah, and I'll reach out. But yeah, we are really building momentum here, and I'm so grateful once again for all of you being here, being my accountability partner, and I am wanting to be yours, and I have been, and I'm grateful for this experience. And so thank you again, but so many thank yous. But yeah, so much gratitude, and I'm going to leave it at that. I'll see everybody for tomorrow's meditation, as always. So see you then. Have a good one. Bye.